Welcome everybody to the Dad Hat Chronicle Sports Show, the DHC Sports Show. My name is Ed, wearing all Carolina NHL tonight, baby. With me, my co-host, the Prospector and Mayor. How are you guys doing today, gentlemen? How we doing?
We're good, man. Good.
Yeah, look at you guys. You guys looking good today, especially the mayor. I got to give the mayor his prop, wearing some Guardians gear. Look at that. I'm not going to cry. I am not going to cry.
Man, how can I possibly compete with that?
I know. I mean, I don't know how you can, but you're going to do it. You know what I mean? So,
well, I'm going to try.
I appreciate you trying, man. I appreciate it. How you guys doing today?
Good. Hey, bro. All we need is for Eric to show up wearing some NFL gear, and we've got it covered. We got hockey, we got soccer, we got baseball,
or NBA. The NBA playoffs are going on right now. So I mean,
I think I think the influencer just operates on mountain time now. You know, like it's
big zone.
It's kind of imaginary, which whatever time he wants to show up. So that's such an imaginary thing. You know.
What's up, Val? What's up, Phil? How you guys doing?
Man, what's up, Val? What's up, Phil? Saw the content from KC. Killing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those guys got the sweet deal.
Man, okay. This is it's not your thing, okay?
I had to beat him to it. I got
you. Okay, I'll give you that.
And the reason I said that is because I already caught crap a little while ago from Eric. About the anniversary a year ago today. We were at the K. And he gave me crap about being in the suite. I didn't have the suite that these guys had.
Well, I mean, you've got a reservations guy or a reservations girl. So, I can't keep up. Like, you've got people for this stuff. Like,
well, I was in the Diamond Club, but I wasn't in the Diamond Club and / private suite like these guys.
Yeah. I'm the only person on this, on this screen that's never been in a suite.
Oh, I've been in the suite a couple times. I'm not gonna lie though, suite life is pretty nice though.
Yeah, don't start with me, Carolina Hurricane. Nice. You know, I know what you're about.
We trying, baby. We trying out here. All right, so gentlemen, I'm gonna start with you, Patrick Larson. What are we wearing? What are we drinking tonight?
Well, tonight we got a little bit of a mix of sports going on. I've got my Olympic Marseille, soccer jersey on, and tonight. A little different for the Prospector. I know, right? I mean, I know no one noticed because normally I'm the bad boy of Curb Rim Media, right?
Yeah, well, you really are.
Every once in a while, you guys show solidarity with the brand. You know what I mean?
I do.
So tonight, in honor of, well, actually both of you, because I know that the mayor has the very hat that I have on my head.
I do.
And in honor of the cleanup king, the Sultan of the 920,
the self-proclaimed, largest collector of dad hats. But it's okay.
The print, the king of the 920.
Yeah.
The rising creator himself, Mr. Ed Rivera. I'm wearing a dad hat tonight with our friends from the Biloxi Shuckers and the King Cakes. So
it's a nice one, dude. I like it.
Dude, I'm telling you, they don't have this one in a fitted, and I saw it when they released it, and I was like, I'm just gonna have to go dad hat on this and hope it fits. And it's a really nice fit. It really
it's a cleanup, baby. It will always fit just fine, baby. Don't worry about it.
Well, maybe for your shiny cue ball, but not for me.
Freshly shaving cue ball too, baby.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Too. Hey, I want an insult. That was a compliment, my man.
Shave it today, baby, just for you guys.
Yeah. So, so this one's a really comfortable fit though, and happy with the way it looks, which is rare for me in a dad hat. So, and then tonight I'm drinking probably something I shouldn't be. It's a McDonald's Coke. So
it's okay, baby. It's okay.
McDonald's, if you want to sponsor us,
I'm on wall for it. I will drink the heck out of some McDonald's.
Because that's the only Coke that Ed's going to drink is McDonald's Coke. So.
The only Coke I will drink. It will be McDonald's one.
So. Even though we all know, like, isn't this right, Mr. Mayor, that Coke is far superior to Pepsi?
Yes.
So, it's not, but it's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you went a little different for us. Okay, so what that tells me is that you grabbed yourself some dinner on the way home. And I want to know now, what is it that what did you grab on the way home?
Well, I did grab the listen, if you look, eating out's expensive. So if you need a good deal, go to the McDonald's app and you can get a combo for $5. So
good man.
So
good man.
Dude, I'm never paying for a combo meal if it's more than $5. It's just
listen. That's why when you go to Wendy's, same thing. The $5 biggie bag. You know what I'm saying?
If you're gonna be awful and eat fast food, at least go to an app and not pay premium prices for it. So yeah, I had the 10-piece chicken McNugget and fries and that drink right there for $5. So
that's it. You know what? I might just have that tomorrow for lunch. I don't know. We'll see.
Listen, if you need to know how to work the McDonald's app, I'm your guy because I'm going to way too often.
I love any logo that combines the team's mascot. Yes, absolutely, Phil. Congratulations on, you know what? Actually, no, congratulations on Val because she got herself a nice little haul from Phil on those hats right there. The Carolina Grits 920. Wow. That's a beautiful cap, by the way. Wow. And then also the Omaha Storm Chasers one. So that's nice. I like it.
Shout out to Phil for his generosity, but also Val deserves it because she's Val.
Absolutely.
Exactly. And I want to also say to Val too that Carolina Grits logo. Not only is it swinging a spoon, but the grits are actually in a dad hat, an upside down backwards dad hat.
That's right,
as the logo. So
that's right.
Butters.
Val Donnie knows that. The mayor knows that because he has people to explain that to him. His logo guy explains that. So
that's right. That is Butters, the new Carolina Grits mascot.
Love it.
I love it, Mr. Mayor.
All right. Well,
what are we drinking? What are we wearing, my friend?
Well, what I'm wearing is what I picked up at the game last night. I picked up this nice Guardians hat. You've kind of sold me a little bit on the Flying G, and I was like, I got several hats with the C's on it. I even texted you guys. You asked me what the Dad Hat scene was there, and I was like, a lot of C's. They got so many hats with C's on it.
That's what I'm saying. They're not taking advantage of the Wing G.
I know. And so I saw this one with the red brim.
The Wing G.
And I was like, you know what? This one's pretty sweet. Now, I will say this. Daniel that was with me, he got an MVP. No, it was a 47 MVP that had the C on the front, but it had the Jackie Robinson home plate patch on the side.
Nice.
And I was like, man, I want to get that, but I didn't. I was like, I can't get a second hat.
I mean, you could.
Well, I actually ended up getting a second hat. I got the team mustard hat, but I saw it on clearance later in the evening on one of the little stands on the concourse. But yeah, so this Flying G, and then I went team onion. Even though I went team mustard on the hat, they didn't have a team onion dad hat. So, but I like mustard and onion. I don't like ketchup too much. So, I couldn't go team ketchup. So. And as far as drinking, I'm starting out tonight. I got a couple of them. We'll go through this and a dark beer. I got this. I guess it's Ache. It's an orange creamsicle sour.
Ooh.
And it's from a brewery here in Ohio, in Gahanna, Ohio. It's Heart State Brewing. So
I love that.
It's very tart. And I like some sours. I'm not a huge sour drinker, but at some point,
sours.
Some point you'll see the Tang looking drink here in the glass switch to this Monocle chocolate peanut butter stout. That's what I'm going to go to next.
You got to send me the name of that because you know who would like that?
What?
The CFO of Dad Hat Industries. Oh God, yeah.
And I love this on their can. It says we're all a little nuts out here.
I mean, it's Ohio, so yeah, it's true.
I love that. So, are you telling me that the
this is actually from the brew kettle? Yeah, the brew kettle.
Brew kettle is good stuff.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, the CEO of the Dad Hat Chronicles and I, the CFO of the Dad Hat Chronicles and I, had the very similar taste. Chocolate peanut butter stout. That's right up my alley.
Yeah, Darla would love that peanut butter, that chocolate peanut butter stout. I'm telling you. So, by the way, I don't see any Dad Hats for the grits right now.
No, they don't have. I don't think.
Talk to your hat guy, Mr. Mayor.
I gotta talk to Mr. To the play-by-play of the teams.
The women's hat is. They got the women's hat as a 920, but not any for the guys yet.
We're gonna have to
Man.
rectify that because man, I
Man.
need a Dad Hat
Man,
grip.
does that mean he's gonna have to do a 5950 and wear it backwards?
Oh yeah, I'm not against wearing it backwards. So
What?
but before we continue, I want to let you guys. Yes, I am wearing all Carolina Hurricanes gear tonight.
Like they're in the playoffs or something.
They are in the playoffs right now, guys, and let me tell you, it has been a really good game so far. I don't like the Rangers as a team. Like, look at that cap.
I did bring it with me. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I did have the 5950 over
Dude.
here.
Dude, that's a good one.
I like that. So yeah, I'm wearing a 47 cleanup where the alternate logo is my favorite logo for the Carolina Hurricanes. And then tonight I am drinking Line and Google Summer Shandy.
That is give me just a second, guys.
Yeah, it is such a good beer. You know what I mean? Look at that. Val is obsessed with that. So there it is. Guys, so I can't this stuff is so good. It goes down so easy. You know what I mean? And by the way, you were good luck last night for my Guardians. Tonight, not so much. I don't know if you've seen the score.
I know Daniel texted me earlier. It was 8-7 in the fourth inning. He's like, man, we should have gone tonight.
Yeah, Detroit won 11-7.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so we're not going to talk about that. So,
well, it was crazy because when we were walking to our seats, we hadn't even got to our seats yet. And look at that.
See?
And first pitch, dude hits it, home run, dead center field, and the wind was blowing in.
Oh yeah, no, you can feel that wind coming in.
Oh yeah, you could feel it in. The flag was flying. I mean, it was a strong in. I mean, he hit that thing dead center. And like first pitch, they're down 1-0, but then dude settled down. I mean, that's a skinny pitcher, man.
Oh yeah, I call him Q-tip.
Yeah, his legs look like two Q-tips when he hit with the pants up to his knees and just the socks. I'm like,
yeah, man. Whoa! Look who decided to show up to the show. Let me hold on a second. Hold on, time out. Are you fed? Did you eat?
Yeah, I fed myself.
Okay, well, I want to make sure that you ate. You know what I'm saying, baby? Because I don't want to,
Yeah.
Did you get McDonald's?
Wife. No, I haven't eaten McDonald's in like 20 years.
Shut up.
McDonald's is disgusting.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to open that door, Patrick.
Patrick, get him.
Patrick, your wife didn't have dinner ready for me.
What?
So I had to have my own. I just made a couple quick sandwiches and called it.
Well, she wants to make sure you can fend for yourself. It's all good.
Yep.
So, all right. So, Eric, before we continue, what are you wearing and what are we drinking?
So I just got here. My son had a couple baseball games this evening. Just got done, got home. I'm wearing the home hat, but they were actually wearing the other hat. They were in the white today, so I wasn't wearing the correct hat.
That is such a sweet hat.
Yeah, I wore that on Saturday when they played in the tournament. Yeah. But final home game of this season, and they have one more game on the road tomorrow, and then their season's done.
I wouldn't be mad if I got one of those hats.
I've looked for them, and I've asked Zach to ask his coach, so maybe next year. I tried.
You can count all of us in on some that about wanting one of those because that's a nice little lid there.
Yeah. Tell him there's demand because an influence award or something. I don't know.
We're more than happy to help.
Nationwide demand.
It's on your side.
Yeah. In fact, that NW is Northwest, but it's also nationwide in terms of demand.
Mm-hmm.
At NW.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He's already cringing. He's like, oh gosh, he didn't give me 5 minutes.
You heard? Ooh. Okay.
Ooh.
We got the Crawford Bock from the official beer of the Houston Astros. My wife's best friend, her dad lives in Houston, literally right across the street from Minute Maid Ballpark. So he usually brings home, when he comes back home, he brings home some of the Crawford Bock. So got that tonight.
Which side of Minute Maid? Because I was literally right across the street at the Marriott a couple of times. The Texas Lazy River.
Wherever there's apartments, I don't know what side it's on, but he can see when they open and close the roof.
So could I.
Oh, look at that. Greeting Virgil. Toyota Field. I may be buzz scorekeeping right now.
He said May. He said May.
May. All in capitals too.
And it also is the month of May. I may be buzzed at scorekeeping right now.
Hey, we've just got to hope this is not an official scorekeeping because we don't want any
No, right. Whoopsie, you got an extra run.
Don't drink and drive. Uber home.
But then again, it may be.
Ooh.
Also, the transplant does have a green chili cheeseburger. Okay.
Nice.
Get it, Ed.
I should. Okay, so
Ed, I heard they'd make one specially for you, like on demand, right in front of you.
Yeah, not the ones I heard. Okay. Anyways, listen, guys.
Oh man.
So I want to ask you. First of all, I cannot go by myself. Like, did you guys see what Val just put? That the Texas Rangers put 15 on the Oakland, Sacramento, Vegas, on
All
the
of them.
Athletics.
The A's. Just say the
all
A's.
of the above.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just say the
Gotcha.
A's. They don't even
All
have a
of you.
community. They're just the A's.
So that was enjoying a Los Bravos, wishing I could watch the Braves. Yeah, well, I get it. So let me ask you this, guys, because I have a good question for you guys, and this is something that I've been thinking about. Right? Remember, we all, at the beginning of the baseball season, we all decided that we were going to do our rankings, right? Like who we thought was going to be in first place and all that fun stuff. All right. So let me ask you this: if you were to have a chance, right, based on everything that we've seen up to this point, okay, up to this point, would you change some of your answers to, as far as like who would win the division in each category?
Like, no, do you mean that like knowing what we know now?
Knowing what you know, everything right now, knowing what you know, but then, doing seeing into the future on, what you think is going to happen based on what you know so far, would you change your answer? So, for example, most of us had the Minnesota Twins winning the division in the Central. Based on everything that you've seen so far up to this point, for like the AL East, the AL West, all of them, would you change your answer?
No, I wouldn't.
Interesting.
I mean, Minnesota is only 2.5 games back of Cleveland right now.
Two
after tonight. Yeah, they haven't even updated this. So 2 games back. I mean, like you said, Cleveland's only play who's in front of them, but they haven't played anybody hardly.
And then they just got their asses handed to them by the Detroit Tigers.
Yeah,
they gave up 11 runs.
They still have a lot of games against better quality opponents.
But I'm not talking just the AL Central.
Oh, I agree.
Right?
I agree. Yeah. Right now, I mean, I think Seattle's still in a good spot. I had them picked. My Yankees are fine. They're good. We had Atlanta. Atlanta, Philly. We'll see how that comes out. Milwaukee still up there. Dodgers. Yeah, I'm good.
Just don't count the NL West the next 3 games. They have 3 free wins in front of them.
Yeah, and the NL West is the worst division in all of baseball.
Who would have thought it?
Who would have thunk that?
Yeah.
With Arizona under 500, San Diego under 500. Arizona just went to the World Series.
I would make one change. I would change the Blue Jays from finishing 4th to finishing in dead last. But,
I mean, I will say this, though, about the entire league. When you look down the whole entire standings as a whole, there's only 3 teams that are double digits back at this point. Almost outside of those 3 teams, everybody's within 8 games of the lead in their division. Right. And that's unusual for any season.
It's nice to see some parity, though. It really is. I mean,
so you're seeing a little bit of that.
I mean, I'm tired of losing to the Royals, and I'm tired of losing to the Yankees, and I'm tired of losing to, I don't know, the Phillies. And soon after we play the Guardians, I'll also be sad about that. So
look at Beast. I mean, the guy goes everywhere, and now he's a storm chaser.
What's it? Is he in Omaha?
Yes,
he is. So here's what I think, and then I think Phil gets it. It's gonna. He's making my point.
Right.
I always say that I don't make sure to not really say anything until May. Right. Once May, we get to the end of May, that's when we really would know who is going to rise to the top and who is going to be like, we're playing for next season. Right.
Right.
that's when I like by the end of the season, that's when I say, okay, let's look at the standings. Let's see where we're at. This is going to be somewhere close to what we are all thinking it's going to be by the end of the season. Who's going to make the playoffs? So, as of right now, I wouldn't change anything either. I am surprised that Houston is that bad.
Yeah,
I agree with that to some extent. But right now, outside of Texas being ahead of Seattle, that's kind of almost where, well, I don't know. I had them above Oakland too, I think. But anyway.
Yeah, I think I had Texas, Seattle, Oakland, and then Texas, Seattle, Houston, Angels, and Oakland for me.
Actually, I might have had Houston. I might have had it almost like it is, except Seattle over Texas. But
Baltimore, I had them first. I think you did too, Eric, and you did as well, Patrick, about Baltimore being in first.
Yep.
And then, this whole AL East, as of right now, has been such a weird division to me. The way that it has gone, I'll be honest with you, Patrick, I did not expect them the Toronto Blue Jays to really be this bad.
Yeah. It's been, and it's actually somewhat surprising that they're only 16 and 19. I mean, it's like, it feels like it's been so much worse than that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, I feel like Eric has at least seen enough of them. I mean, either the pitching's on or the hitting's on, and it's like they both can't be in lockstep. And when I say the hitting's on, that ain't saying much. I mean, I'm talking about celebrating scoring six runs, because normally it's like 1 run, 2 runs, and that's because Barrios, not tonight, notwithstanding, throwing a gem, or Gosman, showing up to throw a gem. It's not because of the offense. I mean, the offense has just been horrible. But I love my team, and it's gonna.
I mean, we're all gonna root for each other's team.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, here, right now, the 4 of us, right? You got the Blue Jays. Mayor has the Yankees.
Yeah.
Eric has the Detroit Tigers. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. The Kansas City Royals, and then I got the Guardians, right? So it's like we're all rooting. We're all still gonna root for that team, no matter our team, no matter what. But it's like, oof.
I told Eric this the other day. I legitimately am happy that his Royals are doing well. I mean, I don't like it at the expense of my Blue Jays, but I'm really happy.
I called lose 100 games. Be honest with you.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I said that Casey was going to be better than they were supposed to be. So,
why did I get on here tonight?
Well, you were late, so that's what you get. So
sorry for supporting my kid.
Oh, whatever, kids.
I couldn't even get it out before Brett had to throw his comment in there. I was getting ready to say, "Hey, Red Sox are playing better than I thought," but
they are.
Like you said, it's not even the end of May yet, so there's still time for them to drop.
I was going to say, like, the Red Sox need a lot of help. Although they got some good players, I'll say that. You know what I mean?
I'll say this:
is Cleveland going to guard their lead at the top of the Central?
I'll say this. Moving on. Boston is actually playing better against pretty good competition for the most part. They haven't played a really weak schedule, so they are surprising me a little bit. So I'll give Brett that, but again, it's the beginning of May. So
yeah, let's not overreact.
Let's circle back here the last day of the CBM meetup at the end of the month and kind of see where we're at then.
CBM meetup, what's that, Donnie?
Oh, that's where a bunch of guys are getting together for some baseball games Memorial Day weekend, I believe. Yeah, guys and girls.
May 24th.
And what type of games are they going to be attending?
Oh, man, we're going to be catching some CPL baseball on Friday night. Yes. We're going to be catching some AAA baseball on Saturday night with the Durham Bulls. Holly Springs is on Friday. Durham Bulls on Saturday. Sunday, we're going to catch some South Atlantic League. Not South Atlantic League. Carolina League with the Carolina Mudcats.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, it's going to be some good stuff.
I'll be honest with you guys. If it wasn't that it was like a Sunday afternoon, I would have not picked the Carolina Mudcats. I'm not going to, you know what I mean? We picked them for what it is, right? We picked them because there's the last season that they're going to be playing there. They're going to be playing in another city later on, another town next year, right? But like it's been it's like pulling teeth with them. So
this was kind of a pity game, I think.
I think so. Yeah. I was like, well, I guess we'll include you guys.
Which is surprising because I don't know if they still are. I know a few days ago they were in first place in their division in the league. So I mean they're playing some good ball, but you're right. The management is just I think they've just kind of given up on everything right now there.
Yeah. They're like the Oakland A's of single.
Yeah, exactly.
How's that? We're gonna put them in the same level as the Oakland A's. Like, yeah, we don't care. Go ahead. Be mad at us.
Well, they are the Mudcats, and the A's owner is a Fisher. So,
Oh God! Have I told you guys that I look forward every week to this show? Because I love how
Eric's crying because they thought that was so beautiful.
Right, his face expression is like, oh, Jesus,
yeah,
not again. Here we go.
Yeah, I look forward to his facial expressions every week. They just tell me 1,000 words. They're exquisite.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. Hey guys, did you know that there's a Fisher and a Mudcat?
Bro, I can't be. I got a bunch to drink my beer. That is true, right? This may be the last chance to get some catfish out of Carolina Mudcats.
Sure.
2 previous attempts were a failure. I wouldn't hold my breath.
Well, I mean, for concessions for the whole weekend, I've got really a strategy I'm going to try. I'm just going to go with Phil, and I'm going to say I know Phil, and maybe I'll get some free food. I don't know.
Right? We should be like, all right, Phil,
he's a celebrity at like virtually every park he goes to. So
we're going to turn around, and at some point he's going to have us in a suite somewhere.
I was like, what? Well, yeah, we're just hanging out here. Don't worry about it. It's cool.
The great thing is my odds are great because I can hang out with any of you, and somehow I'll end up in the suite. This is going to be sweet. So.
Exactly.
We're just gonna go ahead and keep going. Anyways, by the way, my Carolina Hurricanes are they're tied right now, 3-3 against the Rangers.
So given the issues with the A's, I mean, they're actually performing pretty good. They're playing some good ball despite the entire situation. The players are just balling out right now. I mean,
it's got serious major league vibes.
Dude, wow.
Exactly. Like you've seen the memes and stuff. Yeah, it's like these guys are like
nobody gets that job.
They're gonna win despite the owner. Whereas the White Sox are not. So,
oh my God, talk about a bad team, right?
Jerry Reinsdorf is getting exactly what he wants.
Yeah.
Right now, the White Sox and the he just left. The White Sox and the Colorado Rockies are both holding their tie for the worst record in the league. Actually, the White Sox are worse because they're 8-28. Colorado is 8-26.
What's the deal with Colorado? I mean, it's been a pretty good franchise. It's like, why all of a sudden are they just so bad?
Right.
I think it's the long-term effects of Dan O'Dowd syndrome. I mean, I know it's been like 5 years, but still, like some of those decisions that he made, mortgaging that club's future, in my opinion. Like it's come back to hurt them. I mean, it's like some of the big investments they made really came back to hurt them. I think it hurt them financially with where their owners can take them because they're still saddled with bad contracts. And then they've not really had a very top tier minor league system. Like there's not a lot of big names that they can count on to like. They didn't have like the Orioles where they have the number 1 pick 3 out of 4 years, and then you also have complementary pieces that are starting to hit. So
I'll be honest, I can't even name off the top of my head who their minor league teams are. I should know it, but I just can't.
Albuquerque, isn't Albuquerque the
Albuquerque
AAA?
is the AAA.
Okay.
Yeah.
See,
because Fresno is the Fresno single A. Fresno single A. Spokane is high A. And then AA. You what?
I'll tell you right now. So we got the Fresno Grizzlies with single A.
Yeah.
Spokane Indians, high A.
Yep.
The Hartford Yard Goats.
Yep.
And the Albuquerque Isotopes.
Well, I had 3 or 4.
I would have never picked any of those 4 teams to be part of their minor league system right now.
No.
If you've had me just like you offered me $500 million, I couldn't have named those 4 teams.
How about your Yankees? What are your Yankees affiliates?
Oh gosh, they are Somerset.
That's AA.
Tarpons, Tampa
That's
Tarpons.
single A.
Yep. Yep.
Formerly known
my
as
gosh.
low A.
Right.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
You got
I
two
should
more.
know this. Yeah, I know. Man, I'm drawing a blank. Oh my gosh. I you know what? I don't know. Alzheimer's is kicking in.
Okay. So your teams are the Scranton Wilkes-Barre
Hudson Valley, right?
Yep.
Hudson Valley Renegades.
The other
There
one,
you
Yeah.
go.
so
High A.
yeah. And then what was the other one? Scranton. Yeah, Scranton Wilkes-Barre.
Okay.
Rail Riders. Yeah.
How about you, my friend, Mr. Patrick?
Oh, don't put me on the spot like that. Man. Okay. Dunedin, Vancouver, New Hampshire, Buffalo.
Okay, don't put you on the spot. Boom, 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 boom.
Just rattle them off.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, Dunedin Blue Jays, and then it goes Vancouver Canadians, then it goes New Hampshire Fisher Cats, and then
I
it
love
goes
the Fisher Cats
Buffalo
logo.
Bison.
And the
Yeah,
Bisons, I mean,
Bisons.
that's just such a Cleveland used to be their, AAA used to be the Buffalo Bisons for Cleveland for a little bit of time.
Mhm. The
So
Bisons.
Bisons.
Yeah, I had Scranton Wilkes-Barre on my mind, but I was trying to think of Hudson Valley, and I didn't spit out.
Yeah,
Scranton.
Phil's right. The cider donuts is a Hudson Valley food alternate.
Yeah, for Cleveland, it's easy. I mean, because 3 out of the 4 are in Ohio.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you got Columbus, Akron, and the Lake County Captains, but then the other one is Lynchburg,
Yep.
Right.
the Hillcats.
Lynchburg got a new hat this year.
Yeah, and I'm still waiting for Lynchburg to get more dad hats. I have not seen, a
They-
lot of dad hats from them.
Well, they've been stepping up, trying to add their online store and their social media presence. I give them credit. They've stepped it up.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah, they've stepped it up.
And then the Chicago White Sox guys, all other teams except for one are here in North Carolina.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. I mean,
Char-
and they're
Charlotte.
all
Charlotte.
within like 2 hours of each other.
Right. Charlotte, Winston-Salem, Kannapolis,
Annapolis,
and then Birmingham.
Birmingham. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Birmingham.
don't get that one.
Probably actually an hour and a half from Charlotte to Winston-Salem is an hour and a half drive, and you go through Kannapolis or past Kannapolis to get to Winston-Salem. So they're all three right there together.
But that's what all the teams are doing, right? They're trying to get their teams as close to them as possible.
Close to them.
I mean,
So
yeah.
it's interesting enough you said that, because there is an article, and I haven't read all of it, but the owner of the Durham Bulls is very interested. Did you see that?
I saw that. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Very interested into seeing what the advantage is to having a major league team so close to them.
Yeah.
So listen, read it as you will, right? But I mean, it's looking like they're putting a lot of pieces in motion here in Carolina to really go in strong at getting a team here in North Carolina.
But it makes the most sense for the White Sox to move there when 3 of their 4 affiliates are
Want to
there.
move to Nashville?
Yeah,
I
Mr.
don't
Mayor,
get that. But
do you smell that, Mr. Mayor?
what's that?
Sounds like Ed's got some home cooking going on there with that.
That's
olive
right,
thing.
baby.
I don't know.
That's true.
Listen, I will not lose my Cleveland Guardians.
Hey,
Uh,
Raleigh has a 5950 now.
they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have a 59. It looks good.
Looks
Looks
good.
good.
I might get that because that's
I-
nice.
Dude, I was thinking about it. I saw it the other day and I was tempted.
Yeah, man. I got yours, Donnie. Don't you worry.
Yep.
Yours is
All
here,
right.
baby.
Cool.
Oh, thanks for picking mine up. I appreciate that. Yeah.
Anyways,
Well, they didn't have 5950s that day.
no, they didn't. No, they
But
didn't.
he can't even order one and have it there ready for me, or pick it up locally and have it ready for me. I mean, okay. Awkward.
Awkward.
I've actually got a bunch of boxes at the house with each of you guys' names on it. The stuff I'm bringing. I got an Ed box, a Patrick box, an Eric box, a Lynn. I got a Lynn box. I've got a Paul box.
Right
So-
now, they have a 5950 in the R.
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
They-
Black and white, right? Black and white.
Black and white, which is really nice. They have that NC, right? That NC 47 brand cleanup. That one is
Yep.
sold out.
Yeah, that's the one. I
They
like.
also have the snapback, which I might order the snapback because it's a 47 snapback with NC on it. That's nice.
I love that NC logo. That's why I was glad you got me the dad hat in that, because I was like, man, that's a sweet looking logo.
I wear that one all the time to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they got some cool
Ed,
ones.
you had me on the website.
I mean, I do what I do, baby. I mean, we're bad influences on each other, right? So
we're gonna sit here and watch Patrick spend some money.
I don't spend some money.
I haven't bought anything yet.
Oh,
Yes.
look at my
Yeah.
man
Oh,
Eric.
Eric Lichtenberg. Yep, they are fantastic.
By the way, and I cannot go into too much details on this. Okay.
Oh, I've got a Lichtenberg box too.
However, we got some cool things working for the Dad Hat Chronicle Sports Show. That's all I'm gonna say on that. Okay. So stay tuned. Look at Four Eyes.
And look, it's Chris Sabo.
Good callback.
Oh my God,
Man.
Eric is like, I'm out. I'll see you guys later. Why did I even look back?
He's trying to get back out.
It's the reflection that makes it really look like that, though.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Well, I mean, the first thing I thought of is I was like, third base, Chris Sabo.
So
I always liked Chris Sabo.
So did I. I love
Man,
Chris
he was.
Sabo.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Dude.
yeah. That's nice. That
Dude.
is
and
very
you know
nice.
what's even cool? That
Yeah.
Yeah.
The flag, the NC flag home plate. That's
yeah.
Mr. Influencer, before you got on, we were talking about how MLB Raleigh has a 5950 in the R.
Yeah, like that with the trophy logo on it.
Are you trying to spend my money? Is that what you're saying?
Pretty much. We're trying to spend everybody's money around here.
No, I see. You can through osmosis, like this can go straight through me and go straight to Ed. It's his fault. So, yeah, Ed started talking about the MLB Raleigh website. Ed's been spending a lot of my money lately, unfortunately.
I do apologize for that. But
Yeah.
that MLB Raleigh one, that R, all black with that hat. And then the back, instead of having the Major League logo, it has the home plate with the 919.
Is that what does the 5950 have that too?
I'm gonna put it on the side here so you guys can see this. Okay.
It does.
And let me tell you, guys, this thing is, I am sorry, Patrick. How was that? I am sorry for what I am going to do.
Don't do it.
I love Phil's comment. If this was an AA group, we'd be meeting at a bar. So
He's absolutely
Pretty
right.
much.
He's,
So there it is.
That's
Yeah.
it.
There's that fitted right there. But check this out. Boom.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I mean,
Is that Eric?
no, that's not it. But he wishes he was. But these are like, I mean, look at that NC logo right there, man. Like,
Yeah. I'll be honest though, I like that home plate logo in the colors.
Is that a
Rather than
Raleigh
the black
Grays
and white.
hat?
this
Oh,
one.
they got the Raleigh Grays down there.
Yes, they do. It's sold out right now, though.
Oh man,
I have this one.
I have to keep an eye on that one.
Well, I was
like
gonna
this
say,
one. Look at this
I
one.
love the way he
It's-
just rubbed that in on you, Mr. Mayor. He goes, oh, it's sold out. I have that.
Hey, by the way, I got this.
By the way, I got this one.
Let's
It's really
let's do
good.
some more shopping here, guys. Look at that thing.
I can pass on that. I don't like the wool crowns like that.
I'll
the
wear
headed
it
one.
in winter.
Yeah, like I can safely pass on that.
So there it
It's
is.
a cool logo, but I can pass on that style.
I don't appreciate your comments right about now. I just want you to know that
Well,
it is. We would
I
be
guess
meeting at a bar.
I guess my CBM weekend invitation's been rescinded.
Keep going. You're about to be put on notice. So no, I'm kidding. Totally kidding. Yeah. So read the article. Is really good regarding the whole interested in he's interested in seeing what's up, right? Obviously, he says is the owner, but the owner of the Durham Bulls is the same owner as the whole Coastal Plains League and the Channel News. Like, so it's like they own a lot over here. So it's not like
Do they own Diamond Baseball Holdings?
No, but they're trying because they own the whole league. I think they're at a step above Diamond's Holding because they own the whole league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, shoot, it feels like if you took all the teams DBH owns, they could start a league.
They could start a league. Interesting, though, right?
It's like they're trying to become like Major League Baseball of the minor league, like own all these teams.
They're a big conglomerate of owners.
Conglomerate of teams. Yeah.
Was Binghamton the most recent one?
That's a lot of teams that they own. How many
Yeah,
times are
Eric-
they up to?
Yeah. Eric's saying, yeah, it is. They got to be like 30 something, right?
I was gonna say probably about 30, probably roughly.
I mean, that's a lot of teams.
I mean, every time you turn around, there's somebody joining them.
Yeah. Well, as far as I know, the mayor has a guy that knows that knows a guy that that runs the whole operation anyway. So
I wish I knew a guy that knew a guy with Diamond Holdings. I'd get me a job with them.
shoot, you probably had the exclusive contract to help get them broadband.
I wouldn't do this kind of work. I'd go do some baseball work.
33.
33.
33. I wonder if Grant Hill's part of that group.
33 and
match jersey number.
33 with Binghamton, Harrisburg, Inland Empire, and the Dash being the ones that they've acquired so far this year.
And I don't think they're done.
I don't think so either.
I don't think they're done. I've been hearing rumblings about that in fact they aren't done, but I don't know how true that is. So
I don't think so. I tried to get them on the podcast. I really did. They blocked me. So they didn't even
the influencer
I got nothing.
At least the influencer got a response.
That's what I'm saying. He got a response. I got you're blocked.
Did you get a form letter, Eric?
No, I mean she responded. She just hey, not currently interested in doing any podcast appearances, but maybe here in the future.
Yeah.
Which I highly doubt.
So how can you be average and still get like an actual response from like people like that? Doesn't that require you to be weighing above average to get stuff like that?
No, I mean it's not that hard to reply to an email.
He's trying to kiss your ass right about now.
Yeah.
With the comment about the glasses.
I'm just trying to
Backpedaling.
I'm trying to suss it out.
Yeah.
What I say, take that and rewind it back.
He's trying to make up for every time that I text him and then he just ignores my text and doesn't
Completely
respond.
doesn't even answer you.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about in the group chat?
No, I text you personally.
You do text me personally, but when do I not respond? When do I not respond?
I mean, you can look at the last text and see if you responded.
I did get a text message from Eric, right? It's saying it's like, thanks for spending my money.
Oh yeah, because I bought that hat cleaning kit thing. You responding right now is a little too late. This was something 2 days ago.
Who, me?
No, Patrick. He's
responding.
I
responded right away.
I'm looking.
Well,
Have
how
you
many
used it,
texts
by the
do you
way?
have? So I've used a little brush just real briefly, but I haven't used the spray. But it took off the dust pretty well. So
Yeah.
So I didn't go like too deep into cleaning it hardcore.
I cleaned this one today.
I did respond. Like
I cleaned this one today because like it usually like the dust and everything collects right around here, right? And then so I used the brush and the cleaner, and let me tell you, it cleaned out really good. It's like it's all white now, like the lettering is not dirty, and then the logo is not dirty anymore. So it's like this thing works. It works really good.
So I have the one in your left hand, but I feel like is that your?
Yeah, his left hand, the brown one.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
He's like, which is my left hand? But I feel like the bristles were kind of falling off pretty easily on it.
Yeah. Well, apparently I don't know my left from my right, according to Eric. So
Yeah, I got the same one.
Look at that.
So
yeah, this one they're all from the same place, but this one just has a Crown Clean logo on it.
I gotcha. Yeah, this one says Jason Mark.
Yeah, they're all the same though. It's like horsehair.
Yeah.
Horsehair
So
brush.
let me ask you, like, you know what? This is a great conversation to have. Like, how often do you guys clean your hats? I mean, because I think, like, do you clean it before you use it? Are you one of those that's like, all right, let me just give it a quick brush? Because I have the brush, and then I also have the lint roller that I use as well. So I have various things that I use before I even make a video or anything like that.
Yeah, usually before I wear it, I'll give it a quick brush. But like a lot of times, I'm pretty careful with how I wear my hat, so I don't. It's not usually a lot of need for the spray. I can think of one hat that I have that really required the spray.
I'm feeling left out here because I don't have a brush or any of this stuff that you guys have, and I don't clean my hat, so I'm like really down now.
Mr. Mayor, I'll get you a brush. Don't worry, I got you. I got you. I already have one, so okay. I got you.
So
I need to do a better job.
No, I'm bringing you a brush, so no questions asked. We got you.
Yeah, honestly, guys, it's not that bad. Like, I mean, these things are like, and it's pretty affordable. Like, the kit is $20.
I'm glad I've got a guy like Patrick. I got a guy that can bring me a brush. I got a guy that can help me get sweets. I got a guy that can get me all kinds of stuff. You're my guy now, Patrick.
Yeah, I'm part of your help.
I was gonna say, after all these guys he has, you're finally one of his guys.
Yeah, I am. Well, I mean,
a guy.
I'm not fancy enough to
Now I know a guy that can give me a clean kit. So
yeah, I'm not the guy, but I can be a guy for the guy.
Ooh.
I'm part of the cabinet. I'm part of the mayor's cabinet.
Okay, I like this. You use a little starch after light cleaning. It really brings back the color. Okay, all right.
Good call, Eric.
I like that.
Nice.
Good call.
Okay. Anybody else has anything else like that they do different? Because I'm like the same way. I was like, I got to figure out a good way to clean it because I gotta use my hats. Like, I mean, my hats are like I use them. I don't like. I know that the Prospector, you don't use them that much either, because you got 2,000 of them. So like, you buy a hat and then you're probably not going to wear that one for like another 2-3 years.
Probably.
So.
I can't even deny it. I mean, like, what am I going to say? But, it's like, I mean, I can't lie about it. So.
It's true. I mean, listen, it's okay.
Well, he's got a dust-free vault, so.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, if you just call like every footprint of where I live, like a dust-free vault, then yeah,
his apartment is the dust-free.
I mean, yeah. I mean, sometimes I can put blankets over them because I'm just trying to keep dust from getting on them. So, yeah, it's like people who put like a cover on a couch. I just put them on hats. So.
I'm starting to get mine organized in some storage bins, so I can.
Yeah, I gotta do the same, man. I gotta go over my stuff too.
I've done that in a few phases, but then then more come in, and then it's like, oh, they're all out of order again. Doggone it.
Well, I laid out all my Dad Hat, my 920s and 47 brand, and got them all like by color, and put in the bins by color coordination and stuff.
What's the one color that you have the most of?
Navy.
Yeah.
Navy, then black. In fact,
I do have a lot of black ones.
Let's see here. I got a picture. I'll see if I show it to you on the screen here.
Yeah, I have a lot of the black. I got to go over mine, but that's why it's like I'm trying to do different colors. Right? Oh, look at that.
So that's navy and royal blue all in that bin, basically.
Okay.
But navy is like all of one side and half of that, and then there's a bunch of other random colors.
Sorry, Donnie, there's a tear. That's beautiful.
And then I've got like all my tritone and dual tone.
Dust IS particularly for all objects too lazy to clean. I got you.
Oh man.
I got you, Phil. Okay. How many carrying cases do you have, Patrick?
You can only take one at a time.
Okay.
Wait.
Sure.
Carrying, you mean like carrying cases for a trip?
Yeah.
Dude, the 20. I guess it depends on what you count, because I have some that probably could be used, but I don't count it. Like, are you counting like the 24 carry case that New Era sells, or are you talking about?
I don't even own one carrying case. I just hook them into my backpack.
Dude, well, I would say if you got 5950, I would hook you up, but like, with the Dad Hat, you don't really need it.
See, but I do have a whole bunch of 5950, but I don't travel with them.
Right.
That's a nice carrying case you got there.
It is. Okay, so I've got 3 6-pack carrying cases. I have 6 or 7 of the 24-pack carrying cases.
Thank you, Phil.
And then I've got
otherwise you're a hoarder. Patrick's a hoarder of hats.
Yeah. I mean,
it's like, I'm not denying that one.
I mean, let's face it. I mean, I am.
I'm sorry, you were talking about your.
No, and then
actually, I'm in a hoarding mode right now because mine
Yeah.
are in a tub, 2 tubs.
you guys
3.
you guys would judge me so harshly if you saw this place. I've got the
What do you mean we would? We would judge you. It's already
true.
been done.
True. And I
Eric
don't
already
even know
judged
how
you a
many.
long time ago.
Oh, I know how he feels about me. But now I've got the I've got so many of the like hat duffels that could technically be considered, I guess. I've got so many of those, probably 20 at least.
So I got for Christmas a 24 hat carrier. I just haven't gone on a trip long enough to carry that many hats. It might be CBM meetup weekend that I actually use that.
Yeah. That's not a
it's
bad
not really
idea.
It's not really an airplane carry case anyways.
It's like for road trips of 24. Okay, I see that one. But like for a flying, what?
No.
A 6 one?
Yeah,
so I carry
this one when I fly.
Yeah. When I fly, I bring that too. That's my personal item.
I can kind of get like 8 in there, especially with dad hats. If I have like a few fitteds, I can get anywhere from 8 to 9 in there.
Oh, bro, like I said, I have a backpack, and then all I just do is like
I need to get Eric a 6 hat carrying case because I think he'd use that for when he flies all the time.
If I carry too many fitted hats, I'll roll up the dad hats in the bottom of my backpack and just set stuff down on top of them.
Yeah, because I mean,
and then have the case with you.
Yeah. Like you can throw those in a book bag and be fine. But like there was a time before I got those carrying cases that I was putting like fitted hats on the top of my book bag and always checking it to make sure I didn't crush them. Yeah. So finally I just started going like I'll take a 6 hat carrying case with like 1 or 2 hats in it for a trip. And then when I come back, it's usually got,
extras
5 or 6 in it. Yeah, it's got extras in it because I know if I'm going on a trip where I'm going to see hats, I know me, so I usually just leave the room for it.
Yeah,
let's face it.
And I want to hear from the chat as well on this one because this one is I have a question here for you guys. So let me ask you this: when you guys are going to go visit a new team, right? Let's say you guys are going to go visit, like for this week for the CBM meetup, will you bring a hat of that specific team, or will you be wearing something different just because you're probably going to end up buying a hat from that team?
I can already tell you, I'm not planning to buy a lot of hats from those teams. Maybe Greensboro if I get to that game.
Grasshoppers for me, yeah.
But I've already got several Durham. I've got several Mudcats. I've got the Holly Springs hat that you gave me, but I may get another Holly Springs. So I've just got the one.
Listen, from what I understand, Holly Springs, stay tuned. They're going to be coming up with new gear.
Yeah.
New hats.
Well, everything's gone on sale, so I expected Brian's going to have something up his sleeve.
He does.
Yeah.
I talked to him a while back. He's like, I got some new stuff coming.
Yeah, Brian already got some of my money this week, so thanks, Brian.
Yeah, I've got a handful of Mudcats.
Greenville Yard Gnomes released their on-field hat.
Ooh.
That's somebody I haven't gotten one yet is the Gnomes.
Neither do I. I got to get me Yard Gnomes.
Oh, dude, have you seen their dad hats?
Yeah, that's the ones I wanted to get, and I didn't get them yet. They came out, and I had too much else going on to get them.
Yeah, honestly, I like some of the logos they have on their dad hats better than the on-field hat. But you know me, I'm an on-field hat kind of a guy.
Well, you got to do a hat history series on them because they're new.
Yeah, of course.
You got to stock up.
Of course.
I'm looking at the Yard Gnomes team store right. Oh,
dude.
Throw it up there, Ed. Throw it up there.
Yeah,
I'm going to. Hold on. Let's go spend somebody's money, guys. Let's spend somebody's money.
Yeah, that gold one. That gold one is sick.
Let me see. Here we go. Let's do so. See, this is you guys thought that we're going to talk sports today. No, we're going to talk, spending somebody's money today.
Yeah, let's try to make it Ed's money.
We'll circle back around to some sports here.
Yeah, right. Okay, so we got here the team store, okay?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Feature products. Boom, boom, boom. Look at those.
And look at that.
I love that yellow one, man.
Yeah, I told you.
And I then like this one too.
Oh, I like that on the build. Tritone too. Oh,
yep.
Dude. Rhonda, stop watching.
I know, right?
See, that way you can wear Oakland A's colors and not be buying anything from the A's.
Oh, it's a Zephyr hat.
It's Zephyr. Yep. Stretch fit.
Okay.
Yep.
Actually, if Rhonda wants to buy me some anniversary gifts for June, there you go.
Man, look at
Yeah,
that.
I
She
wish
knows
I
how
would've
much
been-
I love. She knows how much I love gnomes. I got gnomes for every season sitting around the house.
Okay, wait a minute. Zach, I give a lot of love to the South Wake Shakes. I have a hat and a shirt.
I don't have a
Right.
hat, but I do have a shirt from
Yeah.
them.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Don't worry, Zach. I got you, my man.
And Phil already got hats from Durham, hoping my
Yeah.
hats from Clink were right by that weekend.
Nice. To answer your question, Ed, I'm gonna bring. I have so many Durham hats. I've got to bring a couple from home. I wasn't originally going to do this, but Donnie, if you bring your 24 hat case, I might just bring mine.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
I'll probably bring mine just so I have some room for the few that I might get, but I am going to bring a selection of hats.
Yeah, so am I.
So that's the thing for me. Is like, so what I've decided going forward and what I've been doing is I wear my dad hat to the game.
Mm-hmm.
And then if I see something that I like, then at that point I'll get it.
Wow.
Right. So for example, like the major league teams, I'm there, I will get their team hats. Like when we went to Kansas City, have that. For Pittsburgh, have that. You know what I mean? So like I depending on where I'm at, then I'll get Miami Marlins, same thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's Johnny.
Wow.
So if you guys wear a team hat, are you less likely to buy one because you have
I'm
one?
still wearing my. No, I'm still looking.
I'd be a big fat liar if I said I was.
Right.
But see, Ed, the reason I can't do what you do is because I've already bought so many hats. I've got to wear some of the ones that I bought. So,
well, yeah,
like, you
do, yeah.
Like I have to. Like it's it's almost it's beyond a wasted opportunity if I don't. I've got
my goal before that weekend is to have a full count of my dad hats and how many I have.
Yeah, that ain't happening for me. I'm sorry.
Well, yeah, I know yours is going to take you a year. I already told you, like your sister-in-law is going to help you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, she might.
No, it's not. It's fine. He said it. She agreed to it on the show. There's proof.
She did.
So
she did.
What about
she
you,
did.
Eric?
So I typically will just bring the hat of, if I have a hat of like the team. So like I'll bring my hat that I have of Durham. I'll look in the team store, but I don't know. It's kind of one of those things. It just depends. I'm not guaranteed that I'll buy anything while I'm there. I may, but so like that weekend we'll see. I don't have like a micro brews hat. So depending on if Carolina has that, I might, we'll see. But typically if I don't have a hat of the team that we're going to see, I'll usually wear just either minor league or my EP hat. And
not to get you in trouble, but how many games did you and Joe go to, and how many hats did you buy on the trip?
We went to 9 games, and I bought 0 hats.
No,
really? What?
So when I'm there,
very disciplined.
I'm like,
disappointed is more like I'm
disappointed.
we're
did you say he's disciplined or we're disappointed?
Yeah, we're disappointed.
So
I did
when I'm there in the team store, all I think about is,
what's that, Shannon? Oh, you're going back to Eric? I completely understand. So you officially have your wife back, Eric, because she appreciates
that for sure.
Yeah, because she knew that I blew the family trust and hats. So
when I'm in the team store, all I have to think about is, how'd I get to this team store? By taking an expensive flight, having to pay for a hotel to sleep the night before,
fair enough,
getting a rental car, and I'm like, I just spent so much money.
Mm-hmm.
And so
but if you buy it there, you save shipping.
Very true, but most likely I'm probably not going to go back and buy it online afterwards. Right. Anyways, I might, but more than likely probably not. So
all right, so no hat, but obviously for obvious reasons it is pretty expensive for the hat.
Yeah,
but like, is there like an item or something that you buy besides the ice cream helmet to commemorate your visit there, right? Because a lot of people, what they're doing is, they're doing the pins, right? They're doing what I mean, so different things to commemorate the fact that they were there.
Yeah, I do the pins, and so I have a map that I put the pins on, and then I do the ballpark passport, so I got the stamp shows that I was there and everything. But that's about it for the most part. Joe usually will get a lot of koozies from the stadiums. He usually gets one for either himself or friend from work. So Joe kind of does the koozies of the teams, but
Okay.
it just kind of depends. Like if it's a short little trip like this one that I'm going on with you guys, I might get something, but being on a 9-10 day trip, spending all that money just to be on the trip and then spending money for food, and I got an ice cream helmet from all the teams, I'm just like, do I want to spend another $40+ on a hat? And so
it adds up.
Yeah. No, and you blink and it's already like you're already spending a lot of money, a couple $100 already at the team, you know what I mean, for food and
because like when I went on the trip a couple years ago, we went to Amarillo and then Midland and then over at Albuquerque. Like I bought an Albuquerque green chili cheeseburgers hat. So I'm not always gonna not buy a hat, but it just kind of depends.
You're selective though. You're selective.
Yeah, the hat's got to speak to you.
Yeah, it does. It does. Like, I mean, I was at the Albuquerque Isotopes, right? And then the Mariachis t-shirt, that one, I was like, it's a 108 stitching. So I was like, I got it. That's one of my favorite t-shirts, right? The baseball beer, whatever. Like, so that one I got. I was like, all right, it's a comfortable t-shirt I can wear all the time. But like, I've been a lot more selective lately when it comes to like team t-shirts and things like that, just because I'm like, do I really need it? You know what I mean? Like, is it that necessary?
I agree with Zach on this. I might, when I was there 2 years ago, they did have that. And then I was talking with Donnie. I may wait to see if they actually sell it at the game, but the MILB game at Rookwood, I really want a Montgomery Gray Sox hat. And they have them available now, but I'm like, I could pay a little bit for shipping or see if they have it. So it's one of those things that if they don't sell them while they're at the game, or if they don't have my size, and I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
Well, the one on Montgomery's website, is that what they're wearing at Rookwood?
Yeah, so Montgomery Gray Sox and the Birmingham Black Barons. Yep.
And see, I've got Black Baron stuff, so I'm like you. Like we chatted about that too. And I was like, I might wait and see if they have it, because even if they don't have it at the game, they'll have it online afterwards, and then I can go back and get it.
Yeah, I may do that as well if they don't have it, because I do really want that Montgomery Gray Sox. Joe just bought it. He just got it in the other day.
Is that the one with the two-sided logo on it?
Yeah, M on one and then the Sox on the other. But when I was
920 though, man, that thing is nice.
Yeah, when I was in Durham 2 years ago on the 4th of July, they had the Durham Black Sox. So that may be a good point, Zach. I may, depending on if they have them and have my size, I may get one. And that's another thing. Sometimes they don't obviously have the size that I need. When I went to see Johnny, I was coming back and we stopped in Memphis, and I went to the team store and ended up buying a Redbirds hat. So I didn't see a game, but did end up getting a hat from the Redbirds. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice hat.
Yeah, I really like that. So
yeah,
I'm going to probably wait to see if they have it at the game.
And the Barons probably won't put anything up until after the game, because they tend to wait a long time to put stuff up. Yeah, that's a nice hat.
So if you end up...
I've got a Birmingham Black Barons hat and a Black Barons jersey. So that's
I got a Black Barons, Birmingham Black Barons, like the from
American Needle.
American Needle, black with the red and the 3 Bs.
That's what I got too. Yeah,
such a nice, one of my favorites.
Yep.
So I'm trying to see if they don't have it. Okay, so
seriously,
they don't have the fitted just yet.
Who?
The
Montgomery?
the Montgomery.
But they must have sold out, because I thought they had it.
I think they do, because they had it up at least. I don't know if they still do.
Well, that's what Joe got, right, Eric? Was the fitted?
Yeah, he got the fitted.
Oh, there it is. I just found it. It's $4. God.
Yeah.
MacArthur just blew his second game in 3 days, gave up a 3-run home run with 2 outs in the top of the 9th. So now we're down 1.
Oh, man.
Dude, our bullpen, if we had a bullpen, we would be probably in first right now.
I don't want to hear it.
Bullpen is terrible.
Patrick's like, don't tell me about bullpens.
Don't tell me about bullpens. Don't tell me about offense. Don't tell me about anything.
By the way, what position are they in, Eric?
Sure.
Right now, second or tied for maybe
third.
Well, they're going to drop even more because James MacArthur getting out. It's not that hard.
Donnie, I'd like to put on record that I'm one of the people that said the Yankees would be in a decent position. Did I not say that in our predictions? Did I not say that?
Yep, and we are in a decent position.
You are. I listen. If my team's going to suck, at least I can take pride in some of the picks that I made. I also had the Guardians up kind of where they are, so I'm very proud of myself.
I didn't. I'll be honest with you. I did not have the Guardians where they are right now.
And it had nothing to do with you guys being fans of them. I liked what I saw, and I liked some of the acquisitions that were made, and it was like, yeah. And the Blue Jays, the Blue Jays were the definition of insanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Yeah. In fact, all they did is they lost defense with Matt Chapman. That's all they did. It's like, and nothing against IKF. He's actually been a decent acquisition, but it's like he can't replace the Gold Glove defense that Chapman had. And
well, that's what he is. I mean, that's what he was with the Yankees. He's a good guy you can plug in anywhere. He's not going to be superstar, but he's not going to be bad.
He's a good bench player. He's not a starter. He's a bench player.
But he's a great player to have around him. He's probably been outperforming my expectations.
I didn't like that the Yankees let him go because I was like, that's
the Yankees need some depth.
Yeah,
don't worry. Don't worry. You might be able to get him at the deadline because at this point the Blue Jays, if they keep this up, they could be sellers. I mean, Rosenthal was talking about that.
That would be a Yankees thing to do. Bring it back in for the second half.
Yeah, I was just going to say they bring certain players back. Now they don't want to bring everybody back. They bring certain players back.
Yeah. Well, Ken Rosenthal was already writing about how the Blue Jays are underperforming, and he was saying they could be surprise sellers at the deadline if this does not turn around.
If this doesn't turn around, not only are you going to be sellers, but you're going to be looking for a new manager.
Please.
Yeah.
So that's what's going to happen. They're going to end up.
Can we look for a new GM too? Like, can we get rid of the whole brain trust? That would be great.
Eric, I have no idea what this whole sausage. Like, I mean, that I saw that thing and I'm like, huh. You know what I mean?
That thing, it looks nasty.
It's so gross, dude.
The rally sausage.
The rally sausage.
Listen, I'm happy for Eric Lichtenberg that the Twins are doing so well because it's Eric Lichtenberg.
They just better hope that packaging doesn't get breached because that thing's gonna.
No, I think they had to get rid of it because the winning streak is over, didn't it?
Oh, okay.
You tell me, Eric. I'm not quite sure, but right now
I don't know either. But I was like, man, that thing's got to be rancid.
Minnesota's 2 back right now. They're in second place. You got Kansas City in third, Detroit in fourth, and then the White Sox in purgatory. So
the Central should be very proud of. I mean, they've got 4 really, four really solid teams and some good teams.
Yeah.
So like I consider Detroit to be a solid team. I don't know about really good team. Solid kind of like describes maybe.
Come on, Carolina.
Speaking of Detroit, let's pivot.
I was just about to say.
What's the word on the City Connect from you guys?
As long as I'm looking at just the jersey, solid. Like if I throw in that hat, mid.
He says he thinks they're on really rally sausage number 2.
Yeah, I think it's gross.
Yeah, Detroit's hat might be the worst of the bunch.
That's a horrible. I mean, that's horrible hat. Like,
I'm sorry, the whole thing just doesn't work for me.
Like I texted you guys, they should have reversed that. They should have put Detroit under the bill and put the eyes of the tiger with the actual center of the eyes in orange.
They should
leave it for Nike to really screw that up, huh?
Say what, Patrick?
I said they should have used orange, period.
Well, yeah. Nike screwed that up. Like every one of these, they've done something they should have not done and missed an opportunity.
Detroit, Nike's trying to be the smartest person in the room when no one is trying, and they're like, it's like, oh, we got this guy. I'm like, no, like they look bad. I'm sorry. Like they could have used so many other features on this, and and they just, I'm sorry, but they are under delivering when it comes to every single one of these City Connects.
Yeah, it's very plain.
Well, I was going to say that the Tigers are nowhere near the Padres. That's all I'll say.
No,
not even close.
Not even close to the Padres.
But I like the tire tread, patterned in there and things like that. And I mean, there's some interesting aspects of the jersey, but the hat's just trash.
So is it going to be 2 or 1 on Sellers' next rankings?
I want to see what Sellers has to do with that one.
Because he when I asked him that question, he said definitely top 5, and I'm like, what? Are you kidding me?
He's high.
Detroit's not top 5.
No, it's not.
Not even close.
In his defense,
It's not bottom, but it's not. It's bottom half. It's not. It's probably middle to bottom.
In his defense, he did not say top tier, but he said, "I'm really happy with them." He goes, he said he'd have to look at the whole thing, but he mentioned top 5, and I'm like, what are you talking about?
No, it's definitely not top 5.
Near? Like,
No, no.
No, not with that hat. You got to look with a jersey. The hat has to be taken into account, and that hat
the whole
alone
thing needs to be
throws it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. I'll give the New York Mets some props on this one. Their batting helmet is legit.
Yeah,
I like the Mets thing. I mean, even the regular hat. I like the bridge on the hat. I like the NYC. I think the NYC looks very cool. It actually has, and honestly has like a classic, almost a Negro League feel to it too.
It does. It really does.
Yeah. With that NYC and the color.
I can respect it. I didn't like it at first, but I've warmed to it.
Well, I didn't get the purple until I found out it had to do with the subway line.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, that makes sense. Like that's a nugget that nobody would normally get once you know it.
Unless you're from there.
Right. And it makes sense. So yeah, the Mets one's up there. I mean, that's probably, I'd say it's top 10 for me. It's probably not the top part of the top 10, but it's one of the top 10 and what they've released.
It's better than Detroit.
I gotta look at the whole list so far of who's released what, you know what I mean? And then put in and do a list.
Here, I'm gonna text y'all. I took a screenshot of the Nike Connect uniforms.
Cleveland, this is why I'm so nervous, because Cleveland still has not released theirs yet, right? There are
Blue Jays haven't either.
There are some rumblings out there, but it looks like they're gonna just keep with the Guardians of the Road deal, you know, with Cleveland. So I don't think they're gonna stray away too far from what they have.
I think Cleveland's gonna stay safe.
So yeah, the Twins are coming out with a new one. The Dodgers are coming out with a new one.
Don't even get me started with the Dodgers.
And then the Guardians and the Blue Jays.
Dodgers 5.0. We're gonna get it right this year.
We haven't even seen the Yankees.
Right. And then the Cardinals is coming out this year. So you got Cardinals, Blue Jays, and Guardians still to come. And then updates from the Dodgers and the Twins this year.
Bro, imagine if the Cardinals do something like the St. Louis Browns.
Are the Cardinals are last this year, right? Aren't the Cardinals the last one to release?
Well, the Yankees and A's are TBA. So outside of the Yankees and the A's
are not going to do anything this year.
Well, are the Yankees releasing this year though?
No. Yankees and A's don't have a date. So outside of the Yankees and A's, everybody will have released one or a second one this year.
The A's are not going to release theirs until they know exactly where they're going to be in 2028.
Does it say when the Cardinals? Does it say what month the Cardinals?
The City Connect program will be over with. No, it does. It just says coming 20. I just texted you guys the City Connect chart that has all of them and what's coming out.
Well, actually, I think the A's are going to do a big Sacramento vibe with their long history there. So their connection with the city. So,
Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. Detroit is not even close to being a top 5. There's a whole lot of other jerseys.
Yeah, when you see them all together like that, like all of them in one little collage, they're pretty good. I forgot how good Seattle actually was. I know it's kind of simple, but man, the pilot look,
yeah, Seattle Pilots.
So I got a clubhouse hat with the Pilots logo on it. It looks phenomenal.
NYC, the one I don't like either is the San Francisco Giants. That one was a miss for me.
Yeah, the G with the silhouette of the bridge in the bottom of that. You can't even really see it. Yeah, the Giants one was not good.
That one was
they would have done better if they had the Golden Gate Bridge across the chest or something like that.
Agreed. Angels is not bad. I like that one. Miami, of course. I mean, come on now.
I mean, Angels, Arizona, Braves, Miami are top tier for me. I like Kansas City with the fountain thing.
I found
Texas.
I found the A's City Connect hat, the 916 for Sacramento.
There it is.
There we go.
So, what about the Tampa Bay one? What do you guys think about? I love it, but what do you think about not being able to really read it or the numbers? I mean, it really even when you look at it in this picture, it's like you have to really
that one was a bit of a miss. I think they should have
But I
put like something a little white letter, outline or something to pop out to make sure that pop out. Other than that, like I mean, I think that's a winner.
Oh yeah,
the
it's fantastic. It just
Tampa
doesn't
Bay
pop
one
quite as
for
much.
sure a winner.
Yep.
Cleveland coming 2024.
I didn't get the Pittsburgh PGH thing. I don't.
Isn't that their the airport code or something like that?
Like
Probably,
really?
probably is.
You couldn't have done something with the Three Rivers. You couldn't have done something with. I mean, there's so many other things they could have done.
I'll say this though, like what they have with the shading moving up, I like that.
Yeah.
But other than that, there's not a whole lot that they
I'm
did.
I'm scared about the Blue Jays City Connects. I don't have a lot of faith. I think it's gonna be as good as their season so far.
Whoa. Tell me how you really feel.
Wow. I'm always the one that calls a spade a spade. So
I want to know who. Okay, so what do the chat think on who on the chat? What's your favorite one?
Yeah, I want to see this. Mets stole the Brooklyn Cyclones hat. Okay. Do you think Zach Beeson has a good question? Do you think that minor league baseball should do a City Connects like the Norfolk tie have already done?
I like the idea.
I think the problem is most of the minor league teams through like a lot of their alternate identities have kind of done a lot of that.
Yeah.
So I don't know that just
they've gone very hyper local.
Yeah. Now I wish the Fireflies would do one like a white jersey with Columbia in royal blue, like the word Royals across the front of it.
Yeah.
But do like Columbia or something or
okay
or something like that. Yeah.
If you do that, Eric's gonna make sure he's really nice to you, and he's gonna say, "Can you get me one of those jerseys?"
Well, I guess they would do Fireflies for the home jersey, which would be white. But yeah, if they just did the Fireflies in royal blue on the white, like the Kansas City Royals home jersey, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, you know what though? With the Pittsburgh Pirates, it's a miss. They could have done something better.
Yeah, just PGH looks horrible on the front to me.
Yeah, the head is nice. Other than that, not so much.
Yeah.
So,
and I still like Wrigleyville with the Cubs. I think that and the hat.
The hat is not
pretty
bad.
good.
I don't mind the hat. The hat is fine.
Yeah.
Southside to me, I know a lot of people like it. I'm okay without it.
I'm okay with both of the Chicago ones.
Southside to me reads very LA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It reads LA for me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that's why it's a miss for me. Arizona, it's one of my top ones. Miami's a top one for me. San Diego, obviously. A lot of people didn't like it, but Washington one, I really enjoy that one. Although they're gonna go with a different design next year. So I don't know.
I mean, I get it. It's the cherry blossoms that's significant in Washington, but it's not.
Well, they should have done like a monument or something.
Yeah.
So, all right, boys, it is 10:20 almost here. I'm gonna go around the horn here. What do you guys? What's going on with you guys this week? Patrick, I'll start with you.
So, the MLB Hat History Series, the team to be covered is to be determined. So you'll find out tomorrow morning when I find out. So
I like it. Okay, trying to give some intrigue here. I like it.
Intrigue, yeah.
Either it's intrigue or just I haven't really thought about it, guys. Either way, good for you.
He's got 8 hours to figure it out.
I've got 8 hours to figure it out. So all I can tell you is there will be a minor league baseball Hat History Series video tomorrow. So stay tuned.
All right, I like it. Eric.
For the earn fun average, you'll have to tune in tomorrow because I have no idea what I'm planning on doing. No, I'm just kidding. so
you should have been like, Johnny, what are we doing, Johnny?
Johnny, what's going on?
I wish you would have done with the voice. Hey guys, I don't know what I'm going to do tomorrow, but but I'll let you know when I find out.
So tomorrow, Johnny and I earn fun average. We have Nick Carey from American Ballpark Road Trip on.
Oh, dude, I love Nick, man.
Patrick's well aware of who that is. One of his videos is with Nick when he came out to Gwinnett. So, we got Nick Carey with American Ballpark Road Trip. So tune in, earn fun average tomorrow.
Like
Big shout out to Nick.
Mr. Mayor. You are in the OH, aren't you?
Yeah, one more day. I fly home Thursday morning. Going to see the Fireflies Thursday night. The Human Cannonball is going to be at the Fireflies game Friday or Thursday night.
Nice.
I'm actually going to miss the Friday night game, but Rhonda's going to get a group of gals out there to get me the bobbleheads.
Good job. Good
got
job.
a concert with some friends of mine, and then Saturday night, Jim Christopher is going to be in Columbia filming his Ballpark Nation show for the Columbia Fireflies episode that's going to drop in July for that.
Nice.
Okay.
So,
All right. I like it. I like it.
Did anyone else just hear? He also has like merch people, giveaway people. Like, so when he can't be there for
What
it,
he does.
You
Has
know,
somebody to pick it up for
I
him.
gotta hold. Well, he's got and I emphasis on people. It's like I got a committee to pick it up for me.
Well, I mean, I could just call Ty and say, hey, just set 4 aside for me and I'll pick them up later and not get any at the gate. So I'm going to get them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. I don't know what.
Yeah, do that. There's 4 of us here. So, yes, do go ahead and do that. Eric will tell you the same thing.
The Fireflies they're releasing.
Just add one to our box. Just add one to our box. It's all good.
So Friday's bobblehead is a Frank Mazzucato bobblehead. So
I'll be honest with you. You know which one I want? The grits. Because, I mean, it has a dad hat on it. I mean, how can you know what I'm saying? So
I might know a guy.
Oh, mate, let's talk. All right. And as far as the Dad Hat Chronicles, go ahead.
No, I'm sorry. One last thing I was going to say. Eric did the point earlier. Shout out. I know George isn't listening tonight, but George Falkowski came through for me on the hat point of Eric when he did the there you go. When he did Patrick, his version of Patrick. So I sent a screenshot to George. I was like, hey, can you do this for me? And he shot it back to me. So shout out to George Falkowski.
It looked really good. It looked really good. Cool. I liked it. That was pretty good.
Now,
as
Eric,
far as the Dad Hat Chronicles, this week was the road trip part 2 of the minor league baseball museum.
Yep.
The name to be determined, but it's exciting to talk about something like that, right? Like actually bringing a minor league baseball museum down to like the mecca of minor league baseball. So that was very exciting. So I hope you guys like it. Because of that episode, I ended up getting some better lavaliers to get better sound quality. So like I was like, that one was like with my voice, I felt like it needed something a little bit better. So but yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
Cool.
As far as I'll ask Mr. Patrick, are we good for Thursday, my friend?
I think we are.
Okay, so Ed and Patrick, we talk hats on Instagram Live.
Yeah, and it's like between 9 and 10, if depending on if I fall asleep or not.
Depending on when he wakes up from his nap.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm old, so
So I will say this, because it's going to be between 9 and 10. If y'all are online and they are setting up for the Human Cannonball, we may throw the Human Cannonball live.
Boom.
That would be the bomb.
That would be amazing. Let's do it. Let's work on that.
I may hop on and just like let you guys check out the Human Cannonball. I got to get Eric to show me or tell me how to flip my camera though.
You'll see it. It's a little circle with the little 2 arrows. They're like,
I'm gonna practice with it.
Yeah, that would be cannonballing.
Okay, let's not. And then we'll be back next week, guys.
Let's do it and admit we did. Okay.
Okay, and let's not. Let's not say we did. So next week again, we'll be back 9:00 p.m. Okay, Eastern time. We will be back at the Dad Hat Chronicle Sports Show. Hopefully, we will. Would you and Paul be scouting the museum locations in Durham? Yeah, obviously. Yeah, we can have all of you scout it for us. You know what I mean? We'll be like, all right, Ed, this is a good spot, for that. So
there's a couple of industrial buildings over there between the stadium and Ponysaurus Brewing that
they are, yeah.
And I have a background in economic development. What can I say?
There you go,
bro. This thing, see, that's what I'm saying. Corporate media, we're gonna make this happen.
And by the way, big shout out to the chat tonight. Thank y'all for. You
guys are awesome as always. You guys are awesome as always. Yeah. Eric, thank you for all your insight tonight. It was really appreciated. Thank you so much.
Can't get a word in with Patrick.
So on that note, you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.
Bye.